Hello, welcome to Asian Petra. Today we have two Palisade because we're going for a road trip. It's going to be about 300 miles round trip, which will take us about 8 hours. So let's get going. So during the 7 hours, we'll show you the difference between two cars. This one is actually a press car from Hyundai. It's got 2.2 liter diesel, and one on the front is actually my Palisade with 3.8 liter gasoline. And also during the 7 hours, we'll also show you the Korean traditional village and also awesome Korean food. So before we begin, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss out. All right guys, please do excuse me because there's bright sunlight. I think I have to wear my sunglasses because I think I have to drive all day long today. Okay? Well, I'm driving the diesel first because I really wanted to show you how it drives in the city. Here in Korea, Palisades are offered with two different engine choices, 3.8 liter gasoline and 2.2 liter diesel. And this 2.2 liter diesel is also used on Santa Fe, Sorento, and even Sedona. So it's very widely used and tested. And this 2.2 liter is also very fuel efficient as well. So I should have bought my car with diesel engine, but I actually bought my Palisade with 3.8 liter gasoline. So let me start the review by explaining why. The main reason is obviously because of noise and vibration coming from the diesel engine. Well, I drove my old Veracruz over 10 years and I just got sick of diesel engines. But nowadays Hyundai makes a good diesel engine, so when you're cruising down the road, it's hard to notice the diesel engines. But in city traffic, when you're going and stopping and going constantly like this, it's very noticeable and even annoying at some points, especially with this auto start and stop functionality. So number one reason was because of noise and vibration coming from the diesel engine. And there's also a price. If you choose your diesel, Hyundai will charge you about $1,300 more. I mean, if you do drive a lot, choosing diesel engine will be very beneficial because it returns higher fuel economy. But if you don't drive a lot, I don't think you have to deal with noise and vibration coming from diesel engine. I don't drive that much myself. Even half the time I use press car, so I just chose my car with 3.8 liter gasoline engine. Okay, now let's get back to driving, and because there's so much traffic, why don't we let Palisade do most of the work? We just turn on the adaptive cruise control. As you can see, it's keeping the safe distance with car in front and it also steering itself. If the lead car stops, Palisade will come to a full stop. If the lead car departs within 5 seconds, it will automatically follow the lead car. So it's very convenient system, especially in this heavy city traffic situations like this. Very nice system. And there's also blind spot monitoring system and cross traffic alert that will help you on your lane changes as well. So it's got everything. Alright guys, there's still so much traffic. Why don't we listen to some music? Our tester has a sound system by Corel. It's got 12 speakers, so let's listen to it. So it generally sounds very nice, sounds crisp and clean, but I wish it just had a little bit more bass. My old Veracruz had a sound system by JBL and that guy had lots of bass, so a little bit more bass would be more appreciated. Okay, there's less traffic now, so let's drive this Palisade with 2.2 liter diesel. This 2.2 liter diesel makes about 202 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. As you can see, it's got plenty power to move this large vehicle even on highway driving situations. And like I told you, once it starts rolling, you can hardly notice the diesel. It's a very nice powertrain actually. It also got lots of low-end torque because its peak torque starts as early as 1750 RPM. You can really enjoy low-end torque coming from this 2.2 liter diesel. So in terms of low-end torque, this 2.2 liter outruns 3.8 liter gasoline engine. So it's still pushing. So it's got lots of low-end torque. It's very nice on highway driving, I would say. Both engines are mated to 8-speed automatic, and there's shift-by-wire system, so we're given paddle shifters. So let me show you in action. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. So it's not only shifting quickly, but also smoothly. Great fit for this big family hauler. Shifts very nicely. Okay, now let me show you adaptive cruise control working with navigation. Speed limit is about 110 around this area. I'm going to set the speed to 120 for demonstration purposes. But now we see Palisade slowing down to 109 because there is a camera detector right up here. And it's supposed to speed up again after passing the camera detector, but there's traffic ahead in this countryside. So Palisade will come to a full stop once the lead car comes to a full stop. So it's actually a very nice system that will save your wallet, protect your wallet, and it has also saved my wallet a few times. So it's a very nice system. Okay, now let's stop by the rest area and change the car. I always wanted to show you Korean rest area because it's very clean and nice facilities, and of course it's got very nice food and excellent snacks. We're gonna turn on the live streaming pretty soon, so we're gonna see you guys soon. So see you soon, bye. Hello, welcome to Asian Petra. It is November 26th. It's about 11:10, but welcome guys. And today we have two Palisades here. If producer can show us here, it's got 3.8 liter, my Palisade, and this is 2.2 liter diesel. This is editor Jung, who works with us for the Motor PD. Say hello. Say hello. Hi. So we actually have prepared a few snacks for you guys. So let me just introduce them. This is sotak. This is actually sausage and rice cake. So sotak. Tak means rice cake. So sotak. Alright guys, now I'm driving my own Palisade. It's got a little bit over 1,000 kilometers on the odometer. Okay, now let's get going. Oop, there's a clock. Thank you. And as you can hear, this 3.8 liter gasoline is very smooth and quiet. And this is the best part about this powertrain, and that's why I bought a car with 3.8 liter gasoline engine. And some people also ask me why I did not get all new Kia Mohave, aka Borrego if you're watching from United States. Well, about the Palisade, because it rides much better. You guys probably all know Palisade and Telluride is a crossover which uses a car-like platform, while Kia Mohave is built up on body-on-frame, which drives like a truck, sort of. So I bought Palisade because it drives much better. Well, I won't push my car so much because I'm still braking in the engine, but as you can see, it's very smooth and plenty powerful even on highway driving conditions. It's very nice. And also people ask me how I like the button type gear selector. To be honest, first your right hand wants to find the gear selector because nothing is there. But after a while you kind of get used to it. And it looks good and yields lots of room too. So I kind of like it too. And even if you make few mistakes, it's okay because car knows what is going on. So it's also very, very safe system as well. There's also Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in my car, but I don't use them because Hyundai system is already comfortable and easy for me to use. My phone is connected via Bluetooth every time I get in the car. Now I can receive calls and call people and also play music straight from my phone. So, you know, I have Apple, but I don't use Apple CarPlay. And Hyundai also use pair glasses for the front windshield and also first row side window. So it's relatively very quiet in here, and seats are also very comfortable. So I think this car will serve you very nicely as a long distance traveler, which we're doing right now. It's very comfortable. Alright guys, we just arrived to Jeonju, which is about 4-hour drive south from Seoul, which is also known for a very beautiful Korean village and also exceptional food. We're starving right now, so let us go have lunch first. There's so much dishes coming in. This is probably how kings used to eat, okay? Now we're starving, so we're gonna eat now, okay? Wow. Now before we head back home, let me just show you two cars together. Obviously, they make very different sound. You see? And my car is painted with something called steel graphite, which is a little bluish gray, and my tester is painted with something called moonlight blue, which is actually very dark blue. And I kind of like the way the test car looks, but we cannot change the color now, can we? And some of you already talked about Korean spec model. We actually have triple projectors for the headlamp. Bottom one is used for the high beam, and we also have a little light between DRL and the headlamp. I guess the Korean designer wanted to give something special for Korean consumers. Interior looks all the same, but our tester has 8 seating configurations. Well, it's got 8 seats because it's got a bench type seat in the middle, which can seat 3 people. This one looks all okay too, but I would like to rather keep my 2 captain chairs in the middle. Plus my kids really love their captain chairs. Okay? Alright guys, this has been our first road trip with Palisade. Now we're gonna go head back to Seoul and film Korean review. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before you leave, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out. Alright guys, thank you.